In this club, we're gratitude crying today, buddy. It is my birthday. I just got a message from a restaurant that I went to recently, and I talked about them online, and they said, hey, we want to give you free stuff. Exciting, number one. Number two, we're so close to monetization, I can taste it. All that to say, it's my birthday. And you know what I'm doing for my birthday? Something I've been wanting to do since before I even started this channel. So a little bit of a backstory. I launched my channel on May 1st, 2024. When I started, my initial plan was to do first a Taco Bell series, then I wanted to do a Crunchwrap series, and then I wanted to do a brunch series, and then I wanted to do an appetizer series, and I had it planned out for like a year. But that obviously didn't end up happening, and it's fine. I'm still gonna do all of these recipes eventually, but I just decided I wanted something different for my channel. Doesn't matter. What I'm making today is something from the Crunchwrap series, and that thing is what I named and made up, by the way, a Southern Lady Crunchwrap. A Southern Lady Crunchwrap is A, made by a Southern lady, that's me, and B, it has typical Southern style foods on it. Y'all have really been loving these Southern recipes, so I figured I would run it into the ground. Just kidding. But this is a Southern Lady Crunchwrap. It has fried chicken, which I'm using seitan for, and I'm actually gonna make it now. I've never made this recipe of seitan, so I'm actually gonna follow one. Pimento cheese that I'm also making from scratch. Fried green tomatoes for the crunch part, so I'm gonna do that in the middle. Pepper jack cheese, because it would be a great addition to this. And I was going to do some kind of bacon jam, but I realized that that would be a lot of work to try to fit into one video. A subscriber bought me ham seasoning, vegan ham seasoning. Let me get it. They put the sticker on the front of it. I don't know why. From Plant Basics, just like ham seasoning. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to use it. So perhaps I will use it whenever I make the bacon jam in the future. Also, one thing that I really love is a wine slushie. So I'm gonna show you how I make them. And I'm gonna do that first because it's my birthday. Why not? I am using wine that my dad made because why not? It's Southern, it's muscadine of all things, which is also a Southern thing. And I truthfully didn't even think about that whenever, did I even put it in the fridge? It's in the living room. Hi baby, you're a good girl. Have a good nap. I'm gonna be yapping. Here is the wine. Our last name is on the label and I'm covering it up because I'm genuinely terrified that one day somebody is gonna figure out my last name and then try to stalk me. Okay, we're making wine. Slushies. Start with your ice. When you pour your, hang on. Asthma. When you're pouring your liquid, you don't want it to come to the top of the ice just quite. So you want a little bit of ice sticking up over it. That just gives it a better like slushy texture kind of thing. And actually I haven't tried this, but Charlie, woohoo, look at this. Oh, that's so pretty. See? Nice slushy. Almost a snow cone. My surface cleaner kind of matches it. It's grapefruit because they didn't have lavender at the store. I usually get lavender. A wine glass from when I turned 25. My mom got it for me. It says, I am 24 plus. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I haven't had a wine slushie in a minute, but I love making them. And homemade wine is even better. I'm scared. Got all over my hand. I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew it. And it's so cold. Here you have it. A mess and a wine slushie. Oh my gosh. So fun fact, I actually haven't tried this batch of wine. And also normally I would just slurp this off the counter, but since I literally just sprayed it with chemicals, I'm gonna not. Beauty. Look at that. That mug's so funny. Or the glass rather. Whatever this thing is. Oh, I'm getting a brain freeze already. It hurts down the back of my neck. Perhaps a wine slushie was not my brightest idea for a video. I think I'm gonna start with the seitan because, well, or do I wanna start with the cheese? Side note, have y'all seen Silent Hill? I loved Silent Hill. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I know, explains a lot. I'm not gonna go too much into detail to spoil anything. Y'all know the bathroom scene where the guy was like tied up and then when the sirens went off and things came to life, basically, he had his, you know, he was bound, but he was like crawling around and he was like, I cannot stop doing that lately because I saw that movie and I can't get the scene out of my head. So a good 6 times a day, I'll just walk around and go, Anyways, welcome to my birthday. I have not drank yet, by the way. I'm using the 40 aprons recipe for seitan fried chicken tenders, but I'm gonna do a patty instead, I think. Instructions. Add the dry shit to a bowl, basically. Okie dokie. 2 cups of Vital Wheat gluten. This is unfortunately not gluten-free, but it is one of the best protein sources if you are vegan or plant-based. I'm serious, one of the best. I love this stuff. And I haven't made it in so long. I've been really wanting to because I like to make nuggets of Vital Wheat gluten and have it in my freezer. I'll like boil it usually and I rip it into nuggets and then I portion them individually and I freeze them. So I do it to where it's about 30 grams in a serving. And then I'll get out a serving and I'll put it on a salad or on a sandwich. A 1/4 cup of nooch. I used a lot of nooch last night because I made nacho cheese and it's really good. I have made it on the channel before, so I'll link it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Okay. I've never put nooch in seitan before. I'm intrigued. Okay. Teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder. I had to get more garlic powder yesterday because I was out for so long. So I'm not measuring this. I'm measuring with my heart. Good enough. And another thing I like to put in seitan is chicken bouillon powder or whatever. So I'm using this stuff that's probably very expired. It's broth based, but it's a vegan chicken broth base. So I'm just gonna use that as well. I'm just gonna throw a bunch in there. Salt and okay, fun fact, I don't like the taste of black pepper really. I don't know why, but I don't. So I don't put it in my food a whole lot. It's not that I don't like the spice because I love spicy stuff. I just really don't like the taste of it, so I try not to use it. Annoyingly enough, it has been sunny all morning. I went on a lovely hike because my dad got me hiking boots for my birthday, and I tried out my new boots. It was fantastic. It was sunny, the weather was nice, and now the entire outside is overcast. So I'm really not gonna measure the amount of liquid I'm putting in here. I might regret those words later, I don't know. This is kind of confusing. 2 cups, or not 2 cups, 2 tablespoons, and some water, 2 cups. Cool, that's probably like 1, and then I'll mix and add if I need to. Seitan's so weird. Do y'all ever use seitan? I love it. I don't use it as much as I would like to. I'm gonna do a little more oil, just a little. You don't have to. I don't think I've ever used oil in seitan, so you can just use water. That's fine. I don't really know what the oil does, so there's that. Usually when I'm making seitan, I put beans in it too. I do white beans mashed up, and they're very good in seitan. I think too, you can just use water and Vital Wheat gluten to make seitan, and it works just fine. So that's cool. I've heard that the more you knead it, the tougher it gets, like the more, I guess, almost meaty it gets. So I don't think I want it super meaty. Some seitans, like I've made too difficult to chew. Too difficult to chew. That probably looked insane. I'm kneading this one a bit less than I normally do. So I'm gonna say this is my dough ball and just call it a day. Fun fact, my dog hates landscaping trucks because they're loud. This recipe is called Southern Vegan Pimento Cheese from This Wife Cooks. Can't relate, I'm not a wife, but I do cook. I would like to be a wife one day, but full offense, dudes, get your together. Every dude I've attempted to date in the last 6 years has like led me on and then realized, oh, actually, I don't want a relationship. Actually, yeah. And me, being the lady that I am, I will not settle for a situationship. So, goodbye. I'm supposed to use a stand mixer for this. I don't want to. And I don't have one. Cream cheese softened. Cream cheese. I'm using just the Kroger brand cream cheese. Actually, I have not tried it before, so I don't know if it's good. This could be awful. And this recipe calls for jalapenos, but I forgot to get them, so it's not gonna have jalapenos in it. Actually, I might add this last because it's supposed to be softened, and that's not super soft looking. It looks good though. This looks like a good cheese spatula. 1/2 cup of mayo. Okay, that was easier than I expected. Mayo stinks. I think that's about 1/2 cup. 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's not very much. I did a little more. About the same amount of onion powder. I had to double check. Cayenne, 1/4 teaspoon as well. Here it is. I sat all my stuff out earlier before I started filming. Ugh, more black pepper. 2 cups of cheddar cheese. That's a lot. I'm gonna start with one because that is a lot of cheese. Well, it is cheese after all, so it probably makes sense to have cheese in a pimento cheese recipe. Ow. Ow. Okay, I about made myself damn near pass out doing that. Where's my gripper? Right here. Lock in, Lauren, lock in. This little grippy thing that I got when I first joined my college, my first one. I have my master's, by the way, so I've been to college twice. When I first joined college, they gave us this homecoming thing, but it's a gripper to open cans. This of all things, I don't know because I wasn't in school to cook, and the school is mostly for... Oh my God. I think I just pulled a muscle in my chest. This is awful, help. Okay, I'm getting hot. I'm starting to cramp. This is bad. I need a sec. We're good. 4 ounces of pimentos. My mother is calling me. Yeller?
Hello?
I'm making my birthday video. I'm currently making pimento cheese.
How's it going?
So far, so good. I didn't think to read the directions to see that the cream cheese needed to soften, so I have it just like have it just sitting open, and I have everything else in there.
You could probably microwave it for just a few seconds.
Yeah, I could. Ew, this looks gross without the cream cheese in it. Say hi to the people.
Very, very few. Hi, people.
And I made a wine slushie to show the people how to make a wine slushie.
How's that?
It's good. Yeah, I'm using the wine that you guys make with muscadine.
I feel like you might need to make some tomorrow in the house.
Slushies? I can do that. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving for context. I was telling the people. Okay, that didn't soften it a whole lot, but...
Well, you can do it a couple of times, but I just wouldn't turn it on very long because you don't want to melt it.
Too late.
Did it already melt?
No, I already poured it in the bowl with everything else.
Oh, okay.
It'll be all right. You've made pimento cheese before, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to, the recipe calls for a hand mixer, but I don't have one or any kind of mixer. So is it gonna, can I do it by...
Your shoulder out? Yes.
Oh, heard.
The hand mixer is just to make it a lot easier. You can do it by hand and just stir it. You gotta stir the shit out of it.
Okay, well, heard that. That's what we're doing. It sounds like my broth is almost done boiling. This actually looks better than it did when I first mixed it. This is so easy to make. I did not know this was this easy. Oh, it feels weird not being on the phone with my mom now. Also, by the way, if you have not seen the video yet, my mom and I did a Thanksgiving video together. I hope y'all all had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. Thanksgiving can be kind of a touchy subject in the States because of, you know, the history behind it. I just use it as an excuse to see my family and eat good food. I can't really do like mushy stuff by itself very well. I have a celery and I have a pimento cheese. I'm gonna do a little more pimentos. It almost needs an acid, but I think I'm also gonna do a little bit more cayenne. I kinda wanna put a little lemon juice in there. I hope that doesn't ruin it, but I really just feel like it needs an acid. Now I got celery in my teeth. Gosh, I love pimento cheese. I haven't had it since I went vegan. And also I found some vegan pimento cheese the other day, but it was like $8 for like 7 ounces. And that annoyed me, so I made more than that. And now I'll actually have some of this to like take to my mom and my grandmother so they can try it, because they're Southern ladies too, and they love pimento cheese. Let's try it now. The acid was a good idea. That's a delight. Wow, okay. This is going so much faster than I anticipated. I'm not mad about it. Wait, was that everything for the pimento cheese? I didn't even double check. So you're supposed to use like a thermometer to make sure the temperature's right, but I don't have one, so I'm not doing that. Once broth is no longer boiling, add seitan to pot and cover with lid. Simmer covered 25 minutes and then transfer to a large bowl or plate to cool. Ooh, I just got re-excited about this. I'm gonna split this in 2. Eat. Okay, also look at the tearability of this. That is how you know it's good. Okay, 1 ball, 2 balls. Red balls, blue balls. That's stupid. It's falling apart. Oh no. Okay, cover with a lid. Why did I just stick my finger in that water? That was hot. Cool, okay, that's chilling for 25 minutes. I think now I'm just gonna make my breading. I'm gonna loosely follow this recipe. Y'all know I don't measure anything. For dip wedding, I have this left over from my Nashville hot sandwich video, which did not get enough attention, but also I haven't watched it in months, so it might suck. So I'm using this leftover breading from that, and I'll just add it to this. Actually, maybe I won't, because it looks like, it's like chunky. Oh wait, no, I think I put panko in it. Ooh, I'm getting Mexican food tonight, which means I get chips and salsa. I don't normally eat out as much as I have this week, or the last month, but man, I'm enjoying it. It's quite nice. 1 cup of flour, half a cup of cornstarch. I hope I have that much. If not, I think I can use like tapioca starch, and yeah, I don't have that much. Or tapioca flour, starch, they're the same thing, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It ain't that deep. I only assume this is the same thing because it's the same exact texture and looks exactly the same. Salt. And half a teaspoon of fresh, all this damn pepper. Yes. Okay, that might have been too much. 1 teaspoon of oregano. I'm so close to monetization, I can taste it. Guys, I'm so excited and I'm so grateful. Thank all of you. Half a teaspoon of Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna do a little more because it's Cajun seasoning. I love Cajun seasoning. Stupid. Smeller? Hard to smell anything because it's flour, but it doesn't look like it. Get out of here. It doesn't look like it has enough seasoning in it, so I'm gonna add more. I might not add more garlic and onion because I can literally see it, but I think I'm gonna add more Cajun seasoning. I'll do a separate little bowl for the fried green tomatoes, and I'll add panko for the chicken. Okay, this one is for fried green tomatoes. Don't let me forget. What does my stuff look like? I think I need to turn it up a little bit. I don't think. Famous last words. Puppy! Will you come say hi to the people? They would love to see you. Here's my panko. I'm gonna put some chicken broth seasoning in there too. Why not? Just a little. I wonder what they taste like by themselves. These are stale. Oops. Oh well. Kelly's Croutons, I think, has some breadcrumbs that would be really good in this, but I actually need to re-up on my Kelly's Croutons because I have not done that in a while. I'm back, I'm back. I'm back and I'm excited, but also look at this. Do y'all remember how small these were before they boiled for forever? Wait, you can't see it. Holy cow. These are huge. Okay, you're supposed to let these cool all the way before you start frying them, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. I'm gonna use, for sure, this one, because it looks good. It's a good, like, fried chicken size. I think I'm gonna do these two, because that's a good, like, they won't combine, so I'll just do 2 different pieces of chicken. Fun fact, this was the only green tomato at the grocery store. I did a fun little grocery haul video because I'm doing a video that's like what I eat in a month. It's not the season for green tomatoes. Like in the South, it's huge in the summer, and it's currently a few days away from December because December 1st is my birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and pour my oil. Did I record? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pour my oil in here. Just realized I need more oil, so I'm not gonna fully submerge it like the recipe says. Oops. So I'll pretty much just coat the bottom of the pan. I really hope you can see this better than it feels like you can because it is getting dark very fast here. Also, by the way, I got a new glass of wine, or I finished off the slushie and I poured up another glass of wine and I put lavender syrup in it. I have Monin lavender syrup, M-O-N-I-N, which by the way, bartender secret, Monin is my favorite syrups to use out of all of the syrups that exist on the market because most of them are vegan, if not all of them. I haven't really looked. They're pretty clean. They don't have tons of dyes and awful stuff in them. They always taste good. They don't have a ton of added sugar. I'm doing pretty thin slices. Okay, well, I'm butchering it because it's bigger than my knife. The fried green tomato is gonna act as the tostada in a crunch wrap. This one's gonna be small. Yeah, that one's gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna do these really small too. Whew, that was my finger. Oops, I'll use these 3, so they'll be like this. Halfway through these videos, I'm like, man, this is really cool and fun. And then I'm like, oh my God, I get to eat these, dude. Are you kidding me? I don't know if you know this about me. But I'm a very creative gal. It's a lot. Like there's a lot happening in this noggin at all times. My mind is always racing. Fun fact, Paris Hilton has ADHD. I don't know if I have ADHD. I've never been I've never been diagnosed as ADHD, but I could really see it. And also, if you don't know this, I was a therapist. And so whenever I would talk to teenagers and young girls with ADHD and they would tell me about their symptoms, I would be like, huh. But anyways, all that to say, I forgot. Oh yeah, Paris Hilton described it as having a Ferrari with bicycle brakes, and that is exactly what my brain feels like at all times. My point is, there's a lot happening up here, and sometimes I just gotta let it all out, and this is one of those times. Also, this is very good with lavender syrup in it. I'm gonna have to bring it to Thanksgiving tomorrow so everybody can try it, because we've got tons of wine at the house because they make it. The combination's almost a little too sweet for my taste, but it's still really good. Look at that little nugget. That's so cute. Cool beans. I'm starting to hear this move a little bit. I think the chicken is gonna take a little bit longer to fry. So I'm gonna put her on first, and then I'm going to put the fried green tomatoes on. Should I just carry them like this? I think I will get a plate just in case. Are you ready for this? I'm terrified. Almost anytime I've tried to fry things on this channel, it goes bad. Here's to hoping this doesn't go bad. Let them soak in the buttermilk, flip on the other side, grab one of the pieces, let the buttermilk drip back into the thing is what the recipe said. Ooh, okay, nice. Nice. Oh my gosh, I keep thinking about how I get to eat Mexican food tonight and I'm so excited. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna eat rice and beans because I'm not gonna be super hungry, but the chips and salsa is where it's at. Like that's my thing. I haven't actually been to a Mexican restaurant in a really long time. It was hot outside when I went to a Mexican restaurant last, so it was like, what, last week? I'm just kidding, but it was hot outside last week. We've got this. I'm gonna take these over there and drop them in. Nice. Triple nice. I decided on using these three, so I'm gonna dip these in the buttermilk as well. Where's my fork? There it is. I'm gonna flip this. That looks nice. Flipper, get some broth, or not broth, whatever the heck this stuff's called. Batter on both sides. Stick you there. I'm just talking because I'm nervous. Don't mind me. Last one. Bloop. I watched Five Nights at Freddy's last night. That was a good movie, which I love the games. I've never actually played one, but I watch Markiplier play them, and they're fun. I like it. It's a good time. Oh my God, it's getting really loud over there. I think those are good. Let me drop these in the fryer as well. I have to get this crap off my fingers before I lose my marbles. I have to turn on the big light because I have to check my stuff. Woo! Hideous. Fork. Okay. I'm getting excited. I have to wipe this off. I'm getting excited though. I've been excited, but I'm really excited now. I'm gonna reuse this plate because I don't want to have 1,400 dishes to wash. Crunchwrap time. I have just a big ass tortilla. Keep tortillas on hand because you never know when you can make a Crunchwrap, but also you can make other fun stuff like tacos and burritos and all that stuff. Is that better? That's probably better for visual's sake. I guess I'm just gonna leave on the ugly lights so you can see me. I'm sorry that the lighting sucks. I'm working on it. I own my house, so it's more than just getting different light bulbs. I don't have to replace the entire thing, but I want to. What is my timer? 20 seconds. Let me check them. Where's my fork? Why did I put it back in there? Because they smell like they're getting crispy. Yes. So now I'm gonna put together my Crunchwrap. I saved pepper jack cheese for this. Where is it? Okay. From my black bean soup video, I saved my pepper jack cheese because I didn't want to have to drive all the way back to Whole Foods to get it. Honestly, I could probably just get away with one slice. I threw away that other thing, so now I didn't recycle this yet, so I'll just put this in. Okay, so I've got that, and then my plan was, I was gonna do bacon jam on this side, but I don't have any, so I'll probably I guess I can put the pimento cheese on this side. Let's see. Oh my God, that's crazy, dog. That tastes so much like pimento cheese. Well, I mean, because it is. This is gonna be a very funny Crunchwrap because I don't know if my tortilla is big enough. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're so close. My dog's like She's looking at me like, what is happening in there? I don't know what to do now. I want more oomph on there. So I think I want something smoky on it. My intention in my head was to make like, kind of like my Big Mac sauce, and I forgot. Because I started editing instead. So I'm gonna put, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this, chances are. It's Terrapin Ridge Farms balsamic onion jam. It's pretty freaking good. So I'm just gonna throw a little bit of this in here just for some smoky flavor. I don't wanna do a ton though. Oh, it's almost time. It's almost time. I hope this meets my expectations because I'm gonna be kind of sad if it doesn't. You know what's funny? I looked at the clock to see what time it was a second ago, didn't even register. Why am I standing like this? I can't help it. This is my thinking stance. Oh my Lord have mercy. I can't even see myself because of the dark room behind me. At least it didn't scare me this time. We've got our fried green tomatoes and our chicken. So the crunch part of the crunch wrap is gonna be the fried green tomatoes. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna let them chill just a little bit because they're still like super oily and haven't dried. Look at this chicken. Look at it. This is the coolest thing ever. Dude, I love being vegan. I love cooking and making all this kind of stuff. This is the coolest thing ever. And that lavender in that, so good. Put my crunch in there and my chicken. Oh my God, this is gonna be way too big. Oh heavens. I don't know how to fold a crunch wrap. I have just realized. Okay, here we go. Good brain work, Lauren. Good brain work. We got this. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, curl her around. Oh, it ripped. This is bad. I didn't anticipate this. I don't know why. Oh God. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's out of my hands. It's not my problem now. That's as big as the entire skillet. I should have, I really should have just used a bigger skillet. In my head, it was gonna be the size of a crunch wrap. And it's not the size of a crunch wrap. I'm gonna, I guess, do more fried green tomatoes. No, I'm not. I need to pay attention to this or else it's gonna burn and then I'm gonna be sad. I have to just be patient. I have to figure out how the heck to be patient for just a couple of minutes. I'm so excited. This is a delight. Also, I guess while I'm being patient, I can be vulnerable. I'm so excited about this. This is something, I've kind of talked about it in other videos in the past, but like this and having a cooking channel and having this be my living is something that I've wanted for many years, probably since before I even went vegan. So like when I was a personal trainer and I was doing keto and stuff, I did keto as an experiment, by the way, don't recommend it. But whenever I was doing all of that, I would make cooking videos. I've always known that like a desk job and a desk life and stuff wasn't for me. And I've always known that I have to do something with my hands. I love doing something new every day. I used to want to be like a wildlife photographer for National Geographic. Underwater wildlife photographer, that is. This obviously is nowhere near that, but this is like, I don't know, I love this and I'm really grateful to be able to do this. And thank you all for being here and thank you for the future people that are gonna see this because like, this is awesome. I love it. And now I'm gonna check on this because don't forget, my stuff works fast. Oh, that's perfect. This is totally not gonna be like pick upable, but it'll be okay. This is reminding me of the video where Julian Solomita makes a crunch wrap for the first time. If you don't know who that is, I'll definitely link the channel, of course, but if you know who Jenna Marbles is, Julian is her husband. And they're both also vegan, and he does cooking videos too. He's actually one of my huge inspirations for all of this. Perfect. Yes, Lauren, good job. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, this is huge. I'm so not gonna be hungry at dinner time, but I'm hungry now, so it'll work. I wanna eat it so bad right this second. I can't tell you how bad I wanna try it. Pizza cutter, where have you gone, my love? My jaw popped when I did that. That's how I know it's gonna be good. Stop. Oh my God. Okay, it is not as pretty. Hello? Where are you looking? Don't look at the mess on my counter. Ooh, this would have been good with pickles on it, I think. Oh well, too late now. Maybe a thumbnail? I don't know. So, whatever. I'm ready to eat. I'm gonna cry. Everything I wanted and more, dude. It's so good. That fried green tomato. If you've never had fried green tomatoes, I'm begging you to please try to make them. You literally just slice them, batter them, and fry them, and that's it. They're so good. They're so tangy. They're just so delicious. And yes, green and not red because the taste is different before they're red. This is so good. I'm so glad that I decided to do this for my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Oh yeah, it just keeps getting better. I'm gonna go enjoy this. It's my birthday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gave you some inspiration. My parting words are, don't be afraid to be creative. Don't be afraid to try new things. And if it sounds weird, try it. If it is weird, at least you know it's weird. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a good Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate around December time. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great one. Go take a lizard bath and have a good one. Okay, thanks, bye. I don't think you understand how excited I am to eat this.